everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is my very first YouTube video, and it is part of a collab with Jessica from the Waldock Way and Abby from Rooted in Rest. So thank you guys so much for extending this opportunity to us new YouTubers and mamas. It is part of a series called Homeschool Show and Tell, and they have one every single month. And I am so excited to be part of this one. I have watched a ton of homeschool YouTube moms, and it has helped me and blessed my homeschool so much. So I am excited to be that for other moms out there. My name is Angela, and I am a mama of two, a wife of my middle school sweetheart, Joe. We didn't actually start dating until I was in high school, but we have been married for almost 20 years and together for 22, and he's just my best friend. So let me go ahead and get started with the questions. The first one is not really a question, it is introduce yourself. And so again, my name is Angela. I have a little girl who is 7 and a little boy who is 6, and my husband Joe, and we are just so very blessed, and I love my family so dearly. Let's see. How many years have you homeschooled? We have homeschooled, this is our third school year, but our second year of homeschooling. So my daughter was originally in pre-K and kindergarten, and halfway through her kindergarten year, like everybody else, we went to virtual school, and it was not good for us. By the end of like the first 20 minutes, we were both literally crying. It was terrible. And so I did some research, and I was like, this is not working. We have to do something else. And I found homeschooling, which I always kind of knew about homeschooling, but it was something that I never thought that I could do personally. And also, I didn't feel like I was equipped to do it either, which I quickly learned that I am, and we absolutely love it. So that was kind of how we started. My daughter is now going into second grade. We just started our school year about 2 weeks ago, and she's starting second grade. So we finished up kindergarten for her. Then she went into first, and my son went into kindergarten, and now he's in first and she is in second. So kind of our third school year, I guess you could say, but our second actual year of homeschooling. Let's see. Do you have a homeschool style? I guess I would have to say eclectic, which I think probably most homeschool moms are. We started off really like brick and mortar, like classic classroom style. And we quickly learned after about 2 months that that was just not for us. So we kind of changed things up. I am not afraid to change things up if they are not working, because I want my children to learn as much as possible. And I also want to give them a love of learning, if that makes sense. So we quickly changed it up, and I did a lot of research. I watched a lot of YouTube moms, which helped me immensely to figure out that we needed to change it up. So we pull from all different kinds of things, and either we find a unit study or create a unit study. We do a lot of unit studies, and whatever they are interested in, I am totally up for that. We do our core subjects. We do language arts and math, and then all the other subjects we kind of create what we want to learn about, if that makes sense. So I feel like I'm saying a ton, like I said, brand spanking new to this YouTube game. But anyways, let's see. What is your favorite subject to teach? My favorite subject would have to probably be science. I really love doing science experiments with my kids. I love getting messy and getting hands-on. We love to cook too. That's probably part of it. Because, I mean, let's face it, baking for me, I'm not really that great at it. So it is kind of like a science experiment, but I'm learning, and so are they. Also, they love art. I love to teach art. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm trying really hard. I like to create art, I guess, with them, basically, is how it is. So science would probably be number one. Art would be second as far as favorite things to teach them. Let's see. If you could choose only three homeschool tools, what would they be? That's a really hard one. Sorry if I keep looking down. I have my little question sheet down there. I would probably have to say my computer and printer would be number one, because I can print things, I can find things on the internet, research things. If I don't know answers or know things, I can find out the answers for them. So I'm going to count that as one. And so my second one, I would have to say my library card, because we literally will check out like 40 books every week, and we don't always read all of them, but I like them to be able to pick out things that interest them and that they want to learn about. So I want them to have books that they love and that they want to read, because I love reading. I love reading. And I love books. We have a ton of books. But I want them to get that love of reading, because I feel like if you can read about something, you can kind of learn about whatever you want to. You can learn about any subject you want. So number two would be my library card. Number three would probably be my Bible, because I really need that to be able to have the patience and the grace that I need to homeschool my kids, because I am definitely a work in progress, hot mess mama, but and I need me some Jesus to be able to function properly, I guess you could say. So that would be my number three. Let's see, what inspires you as a teacher? So I'm pretty sure probably everybody's going to say this, but my kids really inspire me. They inspire me with the little nuggets here and there that I didn't think they were hearing, and they heard, and they retained it. They inspire me with the things that they really are trying to grasp, and then they finally get that, and they grasp that, master it. That really inspires me. Other homeschool moms inspire me. Things like for example, my daughter, we went to see the Paw Patrol movie the other day, and in the first few minutes, a little turtle gets separated from his mom and his siblings. And so my daughter looks over to me and she goes, "Oh, Mom, that is so cute. But we know that a mama turtle in real life doesn't really wait around for her babies to hatch. So that mama turtle would be gone." And so that was kind of like a proud moment for me, because we had studied marine biology, and that was one of the things we learned. So she retained that, and she was like, "Oh, that doesn't make sense, but it's still cute." So I loved that. That's kind of like those little proud mama moments that you kind of get when your kids grasp things, and you find out that they were actually listening, I guess you could say. So let's see. Are you an early bird or a night owl? It is currently almost 11:30 at night. I do work part-time from home, so I am usually up doing work stuff or working on the next day's setup, so that way everything is ready for the morning and everything is done that I need to do for work. So I'm kind of both. If I had it my way, it would be a night owl and I would wake up late in the morning, but my son is usually up early, so I go to bed between midnight and 3 a.m. usually, and I will get up between 7 and 8, I want to say. Sometimes earlier, depending on, like I said, when my son wakes up. He likes to come in bed and wake us up, so I do strew things around for him, and sometimes that will help, but not always. So let's see. What is your favorite teacher treat? Coffee, tea, candy, or chocolate? All of the above. I definitely will always have my coffee or my sparkling water. I really enjoy those things, and I will always have one or the other with me usually. Those are definitely things that I have with me all the time. And then I love tea. Usually that's at night or when it's colder. We do live in Florida, so it's not really cold enough for that right now. Again, love candy, love chocolate. I like it all. So hopefully that answers that. Let's see. Do you prep and plan or go with the flow? Kind of a mixture of both. I kind of outline it and then we do something within that subject. So like, let's say math. I will plan on, math. We're going to work on this concept, and then I will kind of give them a choice of what they want to do to work on that concept, if that makes sense. And then, like I said, math and language arts, we kind of have a little bit more hard, a hard line there on those. And then other stuff is more of go with the flow. So let's see, what is something you really enjoy outside of being a homeschool parent? I love to use my Cricut machine. I'm just learning still, so I'm really enjoying learning that. I do like to paint. It's very relaxing to me, even though I'm not like really good at it or anything. I really do enjoy that. I really love to read. I am total bookworm nerd, and I am not ashamed. I love to read. I'm always reading 2 to 5 books at a time, and I'm just kind of grabbing from whichever one interests me. And that's just books. I also listen to audiobooks. Sometimes I will listen to an audiobook and read at the same time. I know it's weird, but it's just kind of how my brain works. And I will grab both things. It just works for me, I guess. But I am a total bookworm nerd, and that's like, I guess, my number one thing I love to do to kind of relax and enjoy is reading. So I really appreciate you guys bearing with me through my first video, especially with lighting issues and learning all this stuff. And so I hope that you will subscribe, and I will see you back here soon. Thank you so much. Bye.